Do I still have the alternator and other stuff? The alternator and all that, I do have. I think that's inside here. It wasn't a renovate item, though. It's all just scrap. Just scrap. I'd like to do something small like that, like a little lamp or, you know, something. Yeah, it's got to actually say renovation on it. That's all just stuff. Where's the second engine? Vending machine in the truck garage? Oh yeah. Whoa, I am sweaty. Ugh. 12 bucks? Okay, I can afford that. Did I drink it? Don't know. Okay, well, I think I gotta head out and look for a thing to renovate. I'm not sure where that engine is. It's not the thing I left over here, right? I did bring that back. Yeah, nah. Scrap. 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 I'll just scrap. I really want less pop-ins for one, but just a vision thing to be like, ah, renovate item. It's over there. What are they? Bullet casings? Fire extinguisher element. Left tractor ladder. Pawn shop. Two-faced statue. Gonna be difficult to get out of there. But okay. Okay. Yeah, let's look for a car maybe. How is this so far as in depth as gas station simulator? Not much, no. Not a whole lot. Let's upgrade a bit. So what's the difference between walking and running? Ah, I need to be level 7. Okay, got that. Area of scanning? That sounds like something I want. How do I scan? Probably locked, huh? Ah, 2 for beer. We also have a hammer. Middle mouse button for a scan. Ooh. Nice. Hammer is locked, I think. Flashlight as well. Hey, found a Bezzy. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping in. Oh no, flashlight works. Hammer doesn't. Okay. Be about finding another engine. This is the wrong way. I want the bridge. Just pretend nothing happened, okay? There was a pile of something off on the side up here just past the bridge. Could be some good stuff in that. I brought the wrong vehicle if that's the case, but I think I can recall. An engine block. It's not what I want at all, but I'll take it. $1,000 for this thing. Mwah. Doink. Guess I'll take that. And a small radio. Metal grill. Sure. So, vehicles. The truck, I guess. We'll just teleport stuff around. A lot of pop-ins. Performance is not terrible, but it's not that great. I feel like my system's like kind of maxed out currently, and most stuff is on medium settings to low. Backpack. Okay, let's give it a good old scrubbing, just like before, but this time better. Oh, okay, I kind of see what we're doing with this guy. Kind of just getting the dust off of it. And it does sort of fade away, so you gotta go kind of slowly. But man, it's still a bit rough. Okay. Thank God for hints. So what about the other tools, though? We got, dirt cleaning cloth, a grinder, and some spray paint. Can I use any of that for this? What's the weird slide flute that I keep hearing all the time with this tool? Hear that? Is that just me? Am I going nuts over here? Yeah, I think I might be too close to it. Does that make a difference? No, not at all. Okay. My dude is so wet. I don't know. I'm not sure how I got so wet, but I am very sticky looking. Maybe we can shower and wash the grime off. Better yet, maybe I can find a shower to refurbish and renovate. Really make it mine, you know? I can also maybe find like a needle to refurbish and we can make a new tattoo. We'll keep an eye out, okay? Oh, thank fuck. Okay, God. This is the worst tool. We gotta paint it now, right? Yeah, paint sprayer. What about spray can? No. So this must be for not and like smaller things. Like maybe there are like, I don't know, sofas and tables and stuff that I can refurbish, and maybe that's what that's for. Just need new skin. Well, we can look for a knife too. I feel like this is painting much better than that other engine bit was. When it gets to these weird angles and stuff, that's when it has problems. Because it's looking at where I'm pointing and not really what would be painted at an angle, you know? So it doesn't know what surface to really change. But like for flat bits, it's great. The angles are not great. But since it apparently rounds a little bit, I could probably just get the bigger, flatter areas and just ignore the little nuts and bolts. But yeah, you see, like, it's really just getting the rim here. And then when I go to the inner rim, it's only getting the inner rim. Instead of really just looking at it flat on and painting as you would expect it to paint. So with the engine parts that are really intricate with all these little angles and studs and stuff everywhere, it's going to be a problem. But once I know exactly how it's working, might not be so bad. But this just makes you want to play Power Wash Simulator right now. That's what this is doing to me. We never did finish up that playground. I'd have to reinstall that, though. Oh, you saying this isn't chill, Hops? It's such a chill game. Power Wash Sim, I mean. It's so chill. Not this game, by the way. Okay. Don't you feel chill and relaxed? Makes my dick hurt. That's what this is doing right now. Oh, God. Who wants it, Mike? Can I say no? 200%. He'll pay double for it. What an idiot. I approve. Open car hood. Can I make this car my own? It's so sharp in there. Let's inspect. Number of elements disassembling. Right, 192 maybe? They both seem like a lot. can't scrap that. I think because there's stuff connected to it still. I gotta do it in order. Pause inspection and take a piece from the stand. E. And take a piece from the stand? One out of 20. Oh, wait, what? Where'd we get this at? This would have been fucking great to renovate before. Take a piece from the stand. Huh. Take piece.
I join to it makes my bunnies hurt an odd way to start a morning.
Makes my bunnies hurt? Brian, you can say Dick. It's short for Richard. That's fine. Hello, Dark Marth. Prime Gaming, 18 months, thank you very much. Ah, there we go. So, the bigger parts and stuff that I renovate, it automatically throws it up on a stand that I can renovate and stuff. But I'm gonna go ahead and stash it away. Okay. Restore piece. You know, it probably wants me to actually restore that, but I guess we'll do this. Alright, cleaning cloth. So now we're using the interesting stuff. It's really quiet, but it's got the squeaky glass sound effect looping. Very aggravating, actually. How you doing today, Dark Marth? Makes my bunnies hurt. You see what you do, game? You've upset Dark Marth's bunnies. They're in pain now because of you. You should feel ashamed. Curious why the radio doesn't work, like at all. I don't want the radio off because then it loops that one ambient song. And I also don't want that. We could get some like Incompetech jaunty gumption playing or something like that. Do 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 boom 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 boom. Do 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 boom 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 boom. Do 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 do. Oh god. Get me out of here. Grinder, no. This seems maybe aggressive. Nope, never mind. Look how beautiful it actually is underneath. Get some stain up on there? Shit. Yeah, it's got a real problem with angles. Monster Cat streaming license that you haven't enabled. Nah, that's okay. Normally, I think under normal circumstances, we don't really need music here, you know? Sometimes there's special exceptions, though. Okay, Nightbot, sing me a song. I think he's loading a song right now. Please, round it. Round it. We're there. Don't make me hunt for more. Please. Come on, 96%. How are you still 96%? It's still 96%. I need a hint. Man, I hate renovating items. It's still 96%. What? That spot wasn't even dirty. I don't know what it's going on about. Spray paint though. Yeah, sure. What a travesty this. Oh my god. You've just sanded through and you've got this nice exposed wood with a moderate grain and you're just like, nah, I'm gonna make it look like, I don't even know. What would you describe this color as? This looks terrible. We've ruined this. Can I change color? Oh my god, it looks so bad. I was hoping we could stain it or something. It's just like on Trading Spaces, there was this one where they had like this nice chandelier that, I don't know if it was like legit crystal or just looked a bit like it, but it looked nice. They painted it blue. I'd be livid. I'm pretty sure that show was fake like all of them, but man, how could you? Why would you even introduce that idea into my head? I'd like to at least be able to change paint color. Like, maybe we can still salvage it if we give it a matte black. You think somebody will still pay double for it? Maybe this is maybe this is the part of the lesson that's like, not all deals are worthwhile. This dude will give me like 12 cents for it. And it's like, yeah, well, sometimes that's the life. That's how it is, little nephew. It's not so easy. Can't even see what I'm painting. Did we do it? Oh, I've restored it. Hey, hi, Mike. Oh, I don't know, 14,633%. Mike, are you sure? Yeah, no, I guess I'll approve that. That dude's, he's got some money and interesting taste. Hey, guess what though? Still gotta restore that bumper bit. Should be a quick one, right though? Look at it. Look at it. It can't take too long to do this. It's an easy job. Surely. 37% already. 46, 53, 59, 71%, 78%. We've almost got it already. Yeah. I'd like it a lot more if it was a lot nicer about the angles, and if it was a little more clear with some of these tools. Like what's left to do. Like, there's a pretty obvious difference here between the two. It's clear that I've done this and I haven't done this. But there's been some cases where I'm at like 98% or something, and there's just a little bit to do, and I use the hint, and it's like, oh yeah, over there you missed a spot. But it looks totally fine. It's just like maybe a pixel that didn't get done. Seven more Renos for the quest? Where do you see that? Oh, oh, well, those are just quest steps, I think, on the bottom left. 8 out of 15. We still got a lot of car to take apart, so I'm hoping it just kind of polishes off there. Do you get it? Do you get it? Do you get it? Polishes off because I'm polishing. Do you get it? Hello? Paint sprayer. We're already 3% done with the paint spray and I haven't done anything. Amazing. What are we painting this? Still just kind of chromish, I guess. But I super duper can't tell what needs to be done still. Alright. So that was done kind of quickly. Bring item that has renovation. Yeah, sure. Place it back on the stand. Yeah. Open door or trunk and start the search. What do we got? Find and collect item. Is it the canister? It was the canister. Okay. So we're not dismantling like everything of the car. We're disconnecting the bits and bobs to free the interesting parts that I can salvage. Is what it's going on about. So I can look through and be like, ah, this engine can be renovated. Well, we gotta free it. So we dismantle the shit that's connected to it, and we work our way in. There's also, I'm not really sure what that is, but that's also something that we can scrap. I think that's what it's getting at. But this is like so incredibly over sharpened that I don't really have any idea what's what. I have no idea what happened to this. It's like we dredged it up from the ocean. I don't know, man. All processes must be completed 100%. Not entirely sure what you mean by that. That container go? Did you throw it in here maybe? No, 0 out of 20. Where'd the gas can go? Or do I have that? Where'd the gas can go? Ah. Okay. Let's have a look in here. What do we got? An antique gold bracelet. Yeah, that's mine now. Some cardboard? A sound amplifier. Flashlight around a little bit. Have a better look. Get into the back. Silver bracelets. A silver chalice. The hell? What was this, like Knight Edric's car or something like that we found? Why's it got just like silvers and stuff everywhere in it? What about in the glove box? Nothing. Behind these, nothing. Okay. Get me out of here. The scan does nothing for us. So what, I gotta do some more of this though, right? But I don't know. On the entire hood, I guess. Am I doing the whole thing? It says it's all gotta be done 100%. But I don't know if it means like we're ripping this whole thing apart for realsies or not. Oops. Oops. This is a lot of work here. How about... Oh, I can use the keyboard controls and like flip around and stuff. Mm-hmm. Going under. God help us. Oh, God. Ugh. What a close-up. This thing is gross. How does metal do that? Ah. It's like my summer car, but reverse. Man, getting there. Okay, next tire. Get me over here. Like this I don't mind too much. This is kind of okay to me. There was a connecty bit, wasn't there? Yeah. And then I can do that. It's like a puzzle game. More like Car Mechanic Simulator, except you're just ruining the car. If you like this, then you'll probably like that one. Okay. I probably have a key for that sitting around somewhere. Is it also by Play YSA? Are they also the publisher of that one? Because then I guarantee I have at least 3 keys. They send a lot of keys. I could do a giveaway. a bit different here at the front. What are we missing here? I'm not seeing any other little connecty bits anywhere. Ooh, I don't know what that is, but we can do that. Oh, let's switch over to the other side. Maybe I gotta do a little bit of back and forth. Car Mechanic Simulator 2021 is the latest one. Is actually pretty decent. So what do you do with that? Like, do you go out and find the cars and rip them apart, or do people bring the car to you and you got to figure out what's wrong with it, or does it just bring you a car and it's like replace its tire, and then you do that? And now we're back to this. I think I gotta work my way up into this area. But like, it's all held together by so much. Still can't do this part. It says because, oh. There's more to it here. Now I still can't do this. Because... whatever that is. Man, this front bit here, this is hell. Like... holy shit. There's so many parts to it. Saw something. Something's green over here. Maybe that was out behind. Nope. There we go. Couple little connectors there. Those will get me every time, I guarantee it. Getting there. Both of those things. You can do phone orders, barn finds, and even find a shell in the junkyard and fix it up to sell. Scrap system is something you never really interacted with, but heard it's very tedious. But it sounds like you don't have to do that, though, if you don't want. These little itty bitty middle bits there. I guess it's like the screw that holds it in. Okay, finally. Finally, we can do the corner parts. Ah, goddamn. And now with that done, can we get into this connector? No. Still no. Now we can. I don't know how that was holding it in place. I'm not sure if I buy that, but oh well. Yeah. So what about that Shipbreaker game then? Because that from what I saw, like 6 minutes of it tops. It looked like you get a lot of tools and stuff to rip it apart kind of quicker and all that. And there's like a sort of gravity thing going on where you just kind of let stuff fall apart and break apart on its own. So really it's just managing the structural integrity of it, and you just kind of let it disassemble itself in a way. But I think you only had so long to do it. I think the other side, I got that earlier. The battery just floating here? I'm not sure. Wait. Getting it. Ah. Surely there's a screw or something somewhere in here, right? This is all claiming to be just one big block. And this is just... kind of hanging out there. Let's pause inspection. Can I just pick this up myself then? Are we at that part? No. No, we're not. It's probably connected still then through like gears and bits up in here then. Right? I mean, like the clutch and all that's got to lead there eventually, and ah, there we go. Aha. Okay. Car seats are easy. That I can do. There's air inside the ship, you don't drain it, explosively decompress doors in your face, for example. Oh god. Okay. If, like... So there's a time limit then, right? Like, so... Each shift is a set amount of time. You get more money the better parts you pull off the ship and send for salvage. You get less money for simple parts sent to scrap. You have expenses each day. You weigh if you think you can make money / shifts, then cost for that day. So there's a real balance between doing it quickly and also getting the bits that you want. Is there a system in place where there's like a shortage of something or a specific want, so you know what you want to prioritize when you get in there then? You know, if somebody wants a hydroelectric magnetosphere regulator, would you be able to go like, ah, yes, I can do that for you, and you focus on doing that? I'm not sure what's next for this door. Does it have to be open first, I wonder? What about you? What's your excuse? Do we know? Oh, it is okay. I'm just stupid. Okay, I'm looking for it to highlight green to say that it's cool to do, but because it's a renovation part, it doesn't do that. Man, and I chose the easy one too. Like, it can be so much more. So is there anything left? I can't left click to move camera to anything. I think I got the whole damn thing. I think this is officially a shell. Yeah, we got quite a few parts to renovate now. A gold bar. Why is there a gold bar beneath the seat? What about the back seats? Do those not go anywhere? Oh, that is part of the car frame. There's a gold bar in that. And a gilded sword. Okay. Let's renovate. It'd be great to be able to move while crouching, too. There's a delay between when you're allowed to move before and after you crouch. Too far away. You can go kind of quick with this tool, thankfully. Woot. Woo. Woot. Woo. The hell is that? Is that like the pump or something? Bit of a first world problem in it when you drop the gold bar beneath the car seats. Like, I thought it was a phone at first. Okay, so this goes back on the renovation stand, though. Did I paint it gold? Why would I paint it gold? Or is it just reflecting light oddly? Dude, I don't know. How are we doing for prices, by the way? I haven't looked at this in a little while. Hey, glass is finally doing something. Alright. So we're still waiting on fabric. I thought something highlighted over here. Fucking screw. Do I really? I feel like you could sandblast. Just skip this step here. No? Whatever this is taken off, I'm positive the sandblaster can take it off too. Sand costs money. Yeah, well, beer costs money too, and I live off of beer. I'm spending more energy. I need to buy more beer for food. I gotta think about the calories. Also expensive. Plus, I'm sure we could reuse the sand, you know, put a little grate down beneath and drain, just drain it all into a bucket and just spray it right back at it. Some of the grime will be in there, sure, but that's just more sand. So I'd be totally down with this taking time and all that. Like, I think this is kind of cool for if it's something that I can work a little bit on while I wait for a call to come in for a job, or just if I want to kill a bit of time. or if I'm waiting for market prices to do a thing, I putz away a little bit at renovating some bits and bobs for a car, but eventually I'd want to be able to put the bits and bobs together and build my own car. Doing this just to sell it to a dude straight away, it doesn't feel nearly as good as it could. Yeah, that was a nice blue that this car once had. I wonder if we put the blue back. Probably painted like nasty gray again, though. I feel like this is the thieves' car that fell into the swamp or something. It's definitely got that kind of feel to it, but I'm still curious where they found the stuff. Who'd they steal from? The stuff that's in the vehicle kind of indicates that this vehicle is from, like, 1200 AD. But I don't think they had this model of car back then. So, don't know. You tell me. Alright, what color we think we're going for? What is it? I'm gonna take a sip of coffee. Because I forgot I had coffee. Ah, yeah, it's the blue! Okay. Good deal. Because that was a nice blue. I want to be able to select my own color. I'm going to select my own color. I want to renovate things that I can put together and build stuff with. I want a little house that I can decorate. So, like, maybe I don't want to sell some of the stuff. Maybe I particularly like it. I want to put it away somewhere. These are aspects of a simulator game that I feel like are overlooked. And it turns into just you do a thing. And it right away turns into profit. And when it so quickly turns over into profit, you no longer really care about what the thing is, because it's a dollar sign in like 8 minutes, and that's it. Bang boom done. I never got the chance to get to know it, you know? What are its hobbies? I don't know. What's its favorite weather? I don't know. Does it like bowling? I hope so. I don't know though. I'll never know. How is it 90%? You're high. This is not 10% of the thing. Get out of here. Ooh. Order simulator. Is it a thing? Let me know. Cause that's what I'm after. I want to go out. I've said this thing was nice and new. I've said it a few times, but I want to go out into a somewhat dangerous area, and I want to gather up stuff. Maybe there can be a time limit. I don't know. Would you? Thank you. God damn. And I want to get stuff, and I want to bring it back. Some of it, it's garbage. I don't care about it. Turn it into immediate money. That's fine. Some of the stuff, kind of cool. A project, take a little while, can turn into maybe more money down the line, but it takes a bit of time to get it going. Maybe it's a part of a collection, like the tape that we have over here and the tape dispenser that was out there. Maybe they combined together to create a roll of tape. Oh, so like some of the stuff you want to hang on to for a set, and then some of the stuff I want to hang on to actually use for myself. Maybe it makes my life easier. Maybe it's a box that I can actually use. Maybe it's just furniture that I can look at, you know? Maybe it's just something that's kind of wacky that I just want to hang on to. That's what I want. It's always just profit, profit, profit with these games, though. That's not what I want. Because especially if I'm going out there for things that I want, because like I'm looking for more storage, so I'd be looking out for more bookshelves and crates and all that kind of stuff. Now I've got a need, I've got a want. I'm heading out there not just to head out and see what there is, but I'm heading out there specifically for something. So like I got an idea of what I want. So I'm not even just taking contracts and being like, oh, I need to find, you know, one of those cool drinky bird things for Watson because he's got a contract where he wants that. I'm just like, no, I want this because I want that. And then you get that and it feels good because now you've got that. You set a goal, you went out, you got it, and you brought it back and you've got that now, and congratulations, you're doing it. It feels better that way. But yeah, maybe I also just want to, maybe I just want to collect 1,000 bowling pins. Maybe that's what I'm after. Maybe that's my whole goal in life. Maybe I just want to collect all the things. It is a very nice blue though. I think it's important, especially for sort of management games and all that kind of stuff. You want the player to create a goal for themselves to do and rely less on like contracts coming in and stuff. Like you can still have contracts and all that to keep the player busy. If they don't know what they're doing, contract can come in, or they look at a bulletin board and they find a job that they think they'd like to do. That's all fine. That's okay. You can have that. But I don't think that should be the only way to do it. But the rim, you kidding me? Come on. Almost. Yeah, it's especially the angles the effective radius is really bad with. Thankfully, we're putting this flat side up and not like sitting it on its side, because the inside bit of the door would be a massive pain in the ass. Did I ever look at Ancestors, the Humankind Odyssey if you're looking at exploring? I've never even heard of those words before. I'm not really interested in just an exploration game though, keep in mind. I want to actually like do things. But exploration can definitely be an aspect of it. I think for games like this especially, exploration is a little bit mandatory, because you gotta go out and you gotta find this stuff. Like, maybe it's a type of thing where, you know, oh, apocalyptic, whatever, who cares really, but, like, you're only allowed out there so long because you're, I don't know, like your rebreather or something like that. It's only got so much of a charge to it. So when it runs out, you can't breathe out there anymore and you die. So you got to make your trips kind of short. And you got to wait for your thing to recharge when you get back. So, you know, while you wait for it to recharge, you sort your crap. And while you're out there, you've got a reason to not just spend all of eternity out there. You gotta kind of be quick about it. It's a little bit dangerous out there. Breath Edge, I absolutely hated Breath Edge. I've got part of a series on my channel. I thought that was just the worst goddamned experience. If you want a nice lesson in how humor is a rough thing to fall back onto, Breath Edge is one. Because if a joke doesn't land, oof, there's nothing left. If you get something that's at least like a horror type thing and the horror doesn't stick, maybe it's just a little bit like, I don't know, the spookiness just isn't there, it can still be funny or action or something. But humor doesn't. It's like the lowest common denominator of entertainment. There's nothing else. And that's kind of all Breath Edge has, is that. So if you're not a fan of the humor, there's nothing there anymore. And I'm not a fan of the humor. How was it 84%? Get out of here. Yeah, and the narrator was really... Yeah, no, they were really quick. All the time, always with their speaking. Like, it's kind of funny when somebody is going through a whole rigmarole using really fancy terms and all that to describe something, and they're just nonchalantly speaking about it at pace. It's like, whoa, okay. But, like, that's the joke. The whole game is like that. It really ran its course ages ago. God, I hated Breath Edge. I think Breath Edge is one of my least liked games that I've covered on my channel. That gets a place right up next to Castle Torgeith. The idea of it's kind of cool though, but I went into it kind of expecting a bit of a Subnautica type deal, which is probably not the way you should approach that game. Torgeith Fingers is a masterpiece, you know. And I still love, I don't know if they saw my feedback, if they saw the video or what, but shortly after I made a comment about the fingers looking so bad in that game, patch came out. They fattened up the fingers, but the dude still holds stuff really wonky. Like, he holds it with just the fingers, the palm's not touching it. He's holding a sword with just the fingers, and the palm is just open still. It's still not right, but it looks a lot better than it did when I first played it. I still feel like a little miniature man running around this massive castle with endless corridors with nothing to look at. There's like a Castle Torgeith Redux version out nowadays. I don't know what that introduces, but the fingers are still fucked in it, so... Cannot recommend. Bad fingers. This game? Good fingers. I look like I'm really holding this. I can recommend this. I'll make it Twitter. It's like, can you pet the dog, except are the fingers good? Yes. The fingers are good. Death Stranding, not that I played any of it, but I did watch some originally, and I have it now. It was gifted to me. I think Ecliptics gifted it to me, but I haven't really had a chance to sit down and play it much, or at all, really. I think it's installed, but that sort of does exploration kind of sort of right-ish, but that's a game that falls into the trap of just you're doing contracts. You're not doing anything because you want to do things. You're not doing anything to go out and get it and bring it back. You're just doing it because the game says do this next, which is the same problem I have with Gas Station Simulator. Why aren't you painting? Is this the wrong tool? Did I make a boo-boo? No, paint sprayer. Oh, sandblaster. I'm getting ahead of myself. Yeah, no, this doesn't look ready to paint. That's fair. That's my bad. But when you're just doing contracts for people and the game's just like, do this now, and then do this, and then do this, you can't set your own goals, and that's not good. To me, anyway. I'm sure some people don't care. Most people probably don't care. Most people might actually like that because there's always a sense of direction and something to do. And if you're just left to your own vices, they just, I don't know, get distracted too easily maybe, or... maybe they have trouble finding that meaningful aspect for them that really grabs them. Assassin's Creed? What about Assassin's Creed and Mario Odyssey? Have I tried those and played those? Like, cause I've not. They're both console things, aren't they? Does Assassin's Creed have any PC releases? I watched some Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I watched that. It looks... Assassin's Creed looks like it's a sort of Fallout type deal where like all the games are basically the same, but that's kind of okay because like you know what you're getting then. Assassin's Creed is on PC. Mario was not, but that's because it's freaking Mario. Aww. Come on, Nintendo. PC gamers. Let's go. Yeah, they'll wake up to it one day, maybe. I don't know. Probably not, actually. They're big fans of console out there. And mobile. %56%. Don't know why I keep trying to paint the mirror. I don't think it needs to be painted. I'll keep trying though. So this here is apparently 1/4 roughly of the door that needed to be painted. And it's still rounded half of that. Like I don't buy that. So, good news. I think that's all the parts. Oh, shit. Fucking engine still. The 99% disassembly there on the top right really bothers me. What am I missing here? What's left? Do we see anything? Because I can't move our focus point anymore because there's nothing to focus onto. You think it's just rounding error? You think there actually is nothing? We're just looking into the trunk then. Because I hope that's the case. That was my first thought, and that's why I've been ignoring it, but... Oh no. I hope it's okay with 99%. This fucking thing. Maybe the chassis can be scrapped when all the parts are done? Maybe. That might be the end goal of this thing, but for this particular part of the objective, I don't know. But this is gonna suck because especially this back bit here with the fan, this is gonna be miserable. Because I think I gotta get the side of the blades too, and I hope it just rounds that off. Get behind there, the 2B bits here. Tantrum slam the entire engine assembly on the ground. I give it the people's elbow if it ain't cooperating. I'll really give it what's for. Show this thing who's boss, I don't mind. I'll put it in a chokehold. I have a Switch. I don't have a capture card or anything to actually be able to grab Switch footage. Maybe I'll just point the camera at the TV, you know. I can like make this whole, this is how I record things, and have this whole video that's like fucking 80 minutes long going over how I zoom in the camera, and I go into detail about what the camera is and specific features of said camera and what features you should enable onto it, and then how zooming works. And God, I'm miserable. That dude is something else. The glove box? I can maybe try again, but I tried that before and nothing. Search is 100%. So it's something we have to disassemble, and I can only disassemble from the hood area. But maybe there's something hiding in there that needs to be disassembled, just like a screw, and then I can take the glove box off, but we'll see what happens when we finish this off. Could also just be bugged. Oh god, I'd cry. Better me than someone else, though. This is getting a release tomorrow, I think it is. Like, a proper release, not early access. Maybe it's an early access thing tomorrow still. I'm not 100% sure, actually. But rather I run into something like that, and maybe it can be reported in Cotton time. So then somebody who's actually like proper looking forward to this game, they don't have to deal with that. I didn't have many expectations with this. I wasn't sure what to expect, but I didn't expect very much. Could see about one day maybe getting a capture card so I can do some console stuff. The thing with console games though, like to me in my head, it's easier to stream PC games and all that because a lot of people can have what you're playing on the side while they play something else if they have multiple monitors, which I'd like to think the majority might by now. I don't know, maybe not. But I'm at least a bit of noise for them, so they can like watch something and also play something, probably also playing what I'm playing, as the case sometimes is. But I think with a console you can't really do that very well. Don't know. Dude. 65%. Kim, get it out of here. I want to dunk this thing into an acid bath or something. Maybe there's an upgrade I can buy for like a cooler nozzle tip or something. Seems to launch into early access from this store page description. Okay. Because I know this has had a few, like, demos or early access things before in the past. Pretty sure I got emails about that. Maybe that was a sort of somewhat exclusive closed beta going on, and now it's going into open beta. %. This whole side I just haven't done. Like, I think that front assembly bit there with the fan and everything, I don't think I need to do that. I think that'll get, yeah, rounded off completely. Easy peasy. Price tag? I'm not sure on the price tag of this. Well, first impression thus far, not so great. Not so great at all. It's a good time kill, but there's parts of other games that this just makes me want to play those instead of this, you know? Like, if you're really interested in this part of this game, you should probably play Power Washer Simulator. Or if you're interested in taking things apart, there's like Hard Space Shipbreaker that you could play instead. And it does a lot of things, but none of them really particularly well. They're just sort of there. So I guess if you're like kind of strapped for cash and you want a hopefully somewhat cheap game that sort of does a bit of everything, then I suppose it's cool, but there are many better alternatives available for all parts of this game.